Students, ninth class second chapter name is polynomials and factorization. In that second subtopic is polynomials in one variable. Okay, in the second subtopic we have to discuss three important things. So first one, polynomials based on one variable. Second thing about these, see, observe carefully, we have to discuss these things in the second topic. Third topic, we have to discuss about this. Okay, na? Let us see one by one, right? Okay, students, first point, say polynomials based on one polynomial based on one variable. So I am writing few examples. It should be polynomial which is consist of one variable, right? I am writing. You know very well about the polynomial 4x. It is the best example of this title. See how many variables are there? One variable there. And why it is a polynomial? Its exponents of the variable is whole number. That's why this is polynomial as well as having one variable. Now 4x square plus 3. It is also one of the polynomial which is having one variable. Simple. Next to 1 by 2 x cube plus 3 x plus 4. Yes, it is also one of the polynomial which is having one variable. I think understood. Now I want to write few more. 3y. Yes, variable is only one. And it is a polynomial. Why? Because its exponent of the variable is 1. Now 1 by 2 t square, polynomial in one variable. So 3x square plus 4x plus 5. So this is also one of the polynomial which is having one variable. So like this we can extend meaning. But thing is, whenever you are giving the examples should be following two conditions. One is it should be polynomial, in a sense the algebraic expressions which contains the exponents of the variables are non-negative integers. It is known as polynomial. It should be polynomial first, whatever you are taking example. And one more condition, it should be having one variable. It contains one variable, that's it. But thing is, whatever the variable you consider, but one variable should be required in the polynomial. Okay, na? Right? I think you understood. Okay. Okay, students, see second point. Mainly we have to discuss in this number 1, row number 1. Ax. In this, A belongs to constant. It should be constant, right? But before that, if the variable is x, then see second point. If the variable is x, then first situation a to the power of x, where a belongs to constant. However, x is called variable. So based on this, many examples I want to give. 4x, it is also one of the polynomial in one variable, but it is in the form of ax. Now 1 by 2y, yes, it is also related this type. Now 3 by 4 t, yes, this is also one of the example of this condition. Now 9 z. In such a way we can write many etc. See, condition is the polynomial should be in the form of a to the power of x, where a belongs to constant. A belongs to constant. X is however the variable. So based on these examples must observe. Sorry, it is wrong. Why? Because we consider already x variable, no? We should not take another variable. got it, small mistake. So variable is however x. Now based on the ax concept, I took few examples. These are also comes under the polynomial concept in one variable. Let us go with one more, that is ax square plus bx plus c, where a comma b comma c are belongs to constants. So based on this, I want to give few examples. 4x square plus 12x plus 9. Yes, it is related to this only. Yes, before that it is a polynomial as well as having one variable. Next, x square plus 4x plus 4. Next, x square plus 5x plus 6. So like that we can write many examples which are related to ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are constants. Okay. Let us go with third situation. What is third situation? Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Here a comma b comma c comma d are belongs to constants. They must be constants. So it is also one of the polynomial having one variable. Few examples observe. X cube plus 2x square plus 3x plus 4. It is best example under this title. Yes, this title. It is a polynomial which is having one variable. I want to give one more example. X power 3 minus 6x square plus 4x minus 9. However you write, but your way of example, your example should be in the form of ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a, b, c, d are belongs to constant. Okay, next I want to discuss one more thing, that here see here, what is that? A n x to the power of n, observe carefully, plus a n minus 1 x to the power of n minus 1 plus a n minus 2 x to the power of n minus 2 dot 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 plus a1 x plus a0. So what is this? It is also general form of the polynomial. Once again, this is the general form of the polynomial which is having one variable. Okay, na? I think there is no doubt at all. Once again, this is the general form of the polynomial which is having one variable. Okay, right? Okay. Okay, students, third point, see. Third point. Suppose let ax square plus bx plus c, or ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, or ax power 4 bx cube cx square dx plus e. In such a way we can write many. And one more, a n x to the power of n minus 1 plus a n minus 1 x to the power of n minus 2 plus a n minus 2 x to the power of n minus 3 dot 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 a1 x last a0. Students, observe carefully. Based on this, I can give many examples. But thing is about third topic is, this is one of the polynomial having variable x. This is also one of the polynomial having variable x. This is also one of the polynomial which is having the variable x. Similarly, this also and this also. This is called the general form of the polynomial which is having the variable x. So these all polynomials are, these are denoted by P of x, G of x, Q of x, R of x, etc. For example, now P of x is equal to Ax. See, polynomials are denoted with P of x. And one more, P of x is equal to Ax square plus Bx plus C. Now P of x is equal to Ax power 3 plus Bx square plus Cx plus D. Again, sometimes we can take G of x also. G of x is equal to Ax to the power 4 plus Bx cube plus Cx square Dx plus E. Now R of x is equal to An x to the power of n. See, small mistake in this. An x to the power of n. An minus 1 x to the power of n minus 1. An minus 1 x to the power of n minus, here n minus 1, n minus 1. Here n minus 2 x to the power of n minus 2. In such a way, we can write the general form of the polynomial which is having the variable x. So now I am writing once again this. First I little bit mistake there. Now it is rectified that An x to the power of n, An minus 1 x to the power of n minus 1, An minus 2 x to the power of n minus 2 dot A1x plus A. Students, so you understood very clear that the polynomials which are having the variable is x, those polynomials can denote it with like P of x, like G of x, R of x. I think you understood now. I will give few more examples. These are general examples. I think okay na? These are general examples. So mainly you notice that the polynomial which are having the variable is 1, we can denote in such a way. Now I want to give few more examples. Okay? Okay? Right. Few more examples observe. Those examples are P of x is equal to 2x plus 3. Yes, it is one of the polynomial which is having the variable x. So this is also one of the polynomial is denoted with P of x. One more is g of y is equal to y square plus 1. Yes, why not? One variable in a sense, instead of one variable you can use any variable, not only x. Previously we consider x, based on that we computed. But it is not a permanent to consider x. You choose whatever the variable. So based on that I took y. So g of y is equal to y square plus 1. It is also one of the polynomial which is having the variable y. And it is denoted with the g of y. Similarly, q of t is equal to t square plus 1. Is correct only. Next, r of p is equal to p square plus 4p plus 4. I think understood now. Okay, na? These are few examples related to the previous things, previous concept. In a sense, so once again I am discussing about the title. So in this title, meaning is it should be polynomial. Whatever you are consider, whatever you are taking, that should be polynomial which is having one variable. The variable should be either x, y, z, whatever you consider, but one variable is required in that particular polynomial. This is one thing. and those polynomials are denoted within such a situations like p of x, g of x, r of x, q of x. If the polynomial is contains a y variable, p of y, g of y, q of y, f of y, r of y, and one more last. If the polynomials consist the t variable, only variable is t. Based on that, we denote that those polynomials are p of t, q of t, and g of t, f of t, r of t. However, we can denote. Okay, na? Right?